What is up, Bug Nerds? This might be the final tier list of the year, so let's hop into it. Let's just start it off with the teams we know are in S tier who made their respective championship rounds. Seahawks, Super Bowl champion. I will be going to a Super Bowl watch party, and someone there is a Seahawks fan, so I'm rooting for them to beat the Rams. And Rams, battle of the NFC West. Who didn't see this coming? Everybody saw this coming. They think this was the most heavily predicted game, and it wound up coming true. I'm personally favoring the Seahawks, but I could see the Rams possibly winning this game. Both teams are very strong, very well coached, good quarterback play, great wide receiver play, solid defenses. I honestly think both teams are really good. And we cut to the NFC Patriots, who Drake May's probably going to the Super Bowl, and the Patriots dynasty is back. Bills fans, I'm sorry, you're in hell. You literally are probably going to watch Sam Darnold or the New England Patriots win a Super Bowl before you could. And which elephant in the room? The Broncos. Bo Nix is injured. You got to play Jarrett Stidham unless he turns into Nick Foles. Patriots are probably going to the Super Bowl. I honestly don't know how on the Spain Sportsbook that I use, the Broncos still have a 59% chance of winning and Patriots have 41%. What sense does that make? Does the Sportsbook not know that Bo Nix is injured? Or do they have just that much faith in Jarrett Stidham and Vance Joseph? And let's start with the winningest loser, Buffalo Bills, who made it to overtime and still fired their coach. I mean, there's a chance Phil Rivers becomes the next coach of the Buffalo Bills. So, congrats, Buffalo. Your window's probably closed. And Josh Allen, yeah, your best days might be behind you. I'm sorry, he's getting old. I mean, he's not old, but it's like he's not going to be able to run as fast as he used to. He's not going to be able to throw like he used to. I mean, I'm a little bit worried of AC ever going to win a Super Bowl. And then in the meantime, let's just talk about the draft. Raiders, you're getting Fernando Mendoza. Titans, you're getting a pretty solid player. I'm trying to think who is entering the draft because so many people are just straight not going into the draft. And I watch college football, so I'm trying to think who's coming in. Jets, holy cow. The board is looking a lot worse than it used to because Dante Moore is going back to college football. Another quarterback. I'm trying to remember who's the other guy going back to college football. I mean, you could wind up with sweeping with Diego Pablo, like Carson Beck, or maybe who else is good. I gotta check the big board. But yeah, nobody wants to go to the Jets, and some players might literally just say, "I'm not going to the Jets." Granted, if you draft a mid-round guy, they're going to go to the Jets just being happy they're drafted in the first round. Anyway, I'm yapping. The Cardinals probably also drafting another quarterback. Good luck. Giants, we're getting which need do we want to take? Do we want to get another wide receiver for the offense, or do we need to really work on the defense? I gotta think, which one do I rather get? Do I trust Joe Shane? I don't know if I do, but I got no choice but to trust the man. The Bengals, you need O-line, you need defense. You're going to draft either one? Who knows? Chiefs, I need to figure out what the heck happened. The one season after was injured, you get 6 wins. Saints, not good. I mean, you kind of have a quarterback. That's good. You kind of have a team. You have so many needs. I think it's been the last 3 drafts, and I know why. Browns. You have a quarterback. You have the best defensive player in the league. You just need everything else. And a coach. Which I think you actually did. I see Commanders, Redskins. I actually really thought this logo was really good. And the Native Americans apparently agreed. So I'll just put them both up here. D tier. You got new OCs, DCs. You're giving your team OC, DC. Jane Daniel went from an amazing rookie campaign to this. And we're already getting kind of long in this video. Okay, Bucks. Complete injury and your coach should have been fired. Colts. What the fudge happened? Your team completely fell apart. Falcons. You got a brand new coach. And we're giving Michael Penix another year. Ravens, you also fired your coach. And Lamar Jackson's apparently happy, I think. Cowboys, if you had a secondary, you'd be a playoff team. Dolphins, Tua's likely out of there. So they're going to be the basic. Tyreek Hill's out, Tua's out, new coach, time to just blow it up and rebuild from scratch. B tier finally some playoff teams. Let's knock out the non-playoff teams. Vikings, I think they were one of the best non-playoff teams. Just if you had a solid quarterback play, you could have been in the playoffs. Now try the worst playoff team, Panthers. I mean, that wasn't good. But hey, you made the playoffs again. You lost to a team you beat in the regular season, and you're accompanied by another cat who did a cat who did not make the playoffs, the Lions. What the heck was that season? Steelers, Mike Tomlin stepped down because I think he's sick of it, of Pittsburgh being mid. And Pittsburgh's sick of him for making this team mid. Yeah, and then we got the Packers, who are sort of turning into like the Steelers of the NFC, constantly in the 7th seed and then losing except for the one time they won. And then who are we rounding this out with? I'll do A tier and then I'll come back down. I want to put the Bears up in A tier. You put up a really solid effort. Same could be said with the Texans. Also made it to OT, I believe. Jaguar. I'll put the 49ers. First channel beat. 49ers will put in A tier. I think he put up a really good effort for what that was. Now a bunch of teams who got first round exits. I'll put the Eagles in B tier with a lot. So honestly, I think that was the worst of all the showings. And then we have the Jaguars and the Chargers in A tier. Overall, this list is encapsulating the entire season. Not how I expected this season to go. I'll see you in the next one. So like and subscribe to the notification. I'll put next. See you in the next one. Peace.